Hey there! Today we're exploring the fascinating environment surrounding our cells, known as the extracellular matrix, or ECM. Think of it like a neighborhood where all the cells live. Just as homes sit within yards and streets, each cell sits within this matrix that helps them connect, communicate, and function. By the end of this video, you'll have a thorough understanding of the ECM structure, the different components that make it up, and why it's so crucial for keeping our tissues and organs in tip-top shape. And as always, if you're looking to expand your knowledge and master complex concepts, make sure to check out King of the Curve for the best learning resources around. So what exactly is this extracellular matrix? In essence, it's the environment that surrounds cells and fills the spaces between them, just like how the ground and air fill the spaces between houses. It's made up of three main types of molecules: adhesive proteins, structural proteins, and proteoglycans. These molecules work together to create a supportive framework for tissues, helping cells stick together, providing strength and elasticity, and keeping everything hydrated. The ECM isn't just a passive structure. It plays an active role in cell communication, signaling, and even influencing cell behavior. First up, we have the adhesive proteins. You can think of these as the glue or tape that keeps everything stuck together. Integrins and caterins are the key players here, and they're like tiny hooks on the cell surface, grabbing onto other cells or the surrounding matrix. But they're not just about holding things in place. They also help cells communicate with their environment. For instance, when integrins get activated, they send signals inside the cell, helping it decide when to grow, divide, or even self-destruct in a process known as apoptosis. So, adhesive proteins are like the neighborhood gossip, passing messages between cells to keep everyone on the same page. Next, let's talk about structural proteins, the real heavy lifters of the ECM. These proteins, collagen, elastin, and keratin, are like the steel beams and cables that give a building its strength and flexibility. Collagen is the most common structural protein, providing incredible tensile strength. It's like the steel rods in reinforced concrete, keeping tissues strong and stable. When collagen is first produced, it's in a preliminary form called procollagen, which twists together into a triple helix, kind of like a licorice twist. Once outside the cell, it's trimmed down into a form called tropocollagen, which then assembles into even bigger structures, forming collagen fibrils and eventually collagen fibers. To help remember the main types of collagen and where they're found, you can use this fresh mnemonic. Bonnie can read marvelously. B for bone, where you'll find type 1 collagen, C for cartilage, where type 2 collagen is located, R for reticular fibers and organs like the liver, with type 3 collagen, M for membranes like the basement membrane, where you'll find type 4 collagen. Next up is elastin, the stretchy protein. It's what gives tissues like skin and blood vessels their ability to snap back into place, similar to a rubber band. You'll find elastin in places that need to stretch and recoil, such as your lungs, arteries, and skin. Finally, there's keratin, the tough guy of the trio, making up your hair and nails. It's the reason why those structures are strong and resistant to damage. Last but not least, we have proteoglycans, which are like the water tanks of the ECM. They're made up of a protein core with long sugar chains called glycosaminoglycans, or GAGs, sticking out like bristles on a brush. These GAGs carry a negative charge, which attracts water molecules, turning the ECM into a gel-like substance that helps keep tissues hydrated and cushioned. Think of proteoglycans as the squishy gel pads you might put in your shoes for extra comfort, except they're providing that same kind of cushioning to the cells in your body. Hyaluronic acid, chondroitin sulfate, and keratin sulfate are some examples of GAGs. They're abundant in cartilage, where they help keep joints lubricated and capable of handling impact. The extracellular matrix is more than just a supportive environment. It's actively involved in communication, signaling, and even wound healing. For example, if you cut yourself, the ECM releases signals that help coordinate the repair process, attracting cells that will rebuild the tissue and clear away debris. And when tissues grow, cells sense the tension and pressure in the ECM, adjusting their behavior accordingly. It's like the matrix is a responsive, adaptable environment that changes depending on what the cells need. Alright, let's recap. The extracellular matrix, or ECM, is the environment surrounding cells, providing structure, support, and communication. It's made up of three main types of molecules: adhesive proteins like integrins and caterins, which act as the glue that holds cells together and helps them communicate; structural proteins like collagen, elastin, and keratin, which give tissues strength, flexibility, and resilience. Proteoglycans that attract water and keep tissues hydrated and cushioned, much like gel pads. By understanding the ECM, you can appreciate how our cells work together to form tissues and organs, keeping our bodies functioning smoothly. If you're ready to take your learning to the next level, check out King of the Curve, where we offer interactive modules and resources to help you master complex topics like this one. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.